Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing another Sims 4 current household update of the Sims 4 Daily Soul family. I don't know, that made no sense, but still, we are doing a current household update. So today I am basically gonna give you guys a brief update on what really went down on the Daily Soul family. Like, if you don't know who they are, I best believe you should go ahead and actually watch the other previous videos of update videos that I've done of this family. So basically this family is messed up, and they've been messed up from the very start. So anywho, the Medusos, you can see here right here we have like a nice little toddler eating her nice little grilled fruit, whatever that substance is. It looks really gross. Is that ketchup? I don't know what that is. Ugh, gross. But still, we have a nice little toddler here, and her name is Kaylin Deluso. So basically what happened was that Case and Colette decided to, about 2 years ago, they decided to actually have another child. And after that, they was like, okay, they want to settle down and have a nice, loving family of a family of 4, like basically going to be a family of 6 kids. So that's going to be a lot of them in this family. But basically, Case and Colette were deciding, like, what are we going to do with our lives? How are our lives going to continue? What are we going to do when we retire? So they decided to sit down and figure out what their life's goals were, what they were going to do when they got older, even though they're already pretty much old right now, but still they decided to figure out what was going to happen after Nicholas and all the other kids move out. And they really haven't thought that plan through. Even though that Case has been really working on his programming skill, he is actually a freelance programmer, so he has been working on his book writing, also his programming, so he also has been working on his painting skill as well. Hence only has like 1 painting skill, but he has been working on his programming and also his writing skill as well. So he is also actually a part-time wellness instructor at the local spa, which is so cool, and it's kind of amazing that he actually has a nice little wellness skill to come in handy when it comes to some yoga instructing. You gotta be flexible, of course, right? Right? Am I right? So that is pretty much kind of what down with Case and Colette. But Colette went to talk to her father a couple of days ago to see what was going down with her mother, and her mother wasn't really feeling too well after about last year. After last year, Colette's mother wasn't really feeling like she's been feeling under the weather for past couple of years. And she wasn't really feeling all that too well. So she went to the doctor to figure out what was going on. And the doctor said that she has cancer. And that was really, really heartbreaking to find out that news from her mother. And she really didn't know how to handle things. And she really didn't want to handle it. She didn't really want to really, like, be there. Like, she didn't really want to, like, have to, like, go through that, and she just doesn't want to like deal with all that drama and all that upsetness, and she just doesn't want to like, she just really, really doesn't want to just deal with it. And I can totally understand why she doesn't want to deal with it, just because like going through all that time with like moving away from her family, going to college, and dealing with like not having a really connection towards her family, and like all of a sudden like she doesn't really have like, she never really had like the best relationship with her mother, like from the beginning. Like from the beginning they had a good relationship, but I don't know what really went down afterwards. But after like so and so forth, I don't really know what happened. They never really kind of connected, and I guess that happened after she started dating Case, and what happened to their family. It was kind of like a mutual type of relationship that they had, but never really kind of like stuck with. So they just never really kind of really understood things. So after Case and Colette talked for a while, they had their daughter named Kaylin, and she's doing so well, and she has been working on her skills a little bit more, and I honestly believe that she is the most cutest child. Like, look at her face. Like, her face is like the epitome of perfection. Like, perfection. Hello? Yes? Hello. But yeah, so I also went ahead and aged up Nicholas, and Nicholas literally looks exactly the same as his father. Like, hello, it's me, Case. Literally, like, okay, I played this family for so many months. every single male in the Deluso family, no matter who they are, look exactly the same person. It literally hurts my head, like, when they all look exactly the same. It makes no sense. I literally don't understand, like, how does that happen? I guess genetics probably, so whatever. It just makes no sense to me, like, how they all look the same. Like, it all started with Joseph Deluso, it passed down to Valentino, and then Case, and now it's like, now it's like Nicholas, and soon it's gonna be, I don't know who next, probably like, Orson. Oh yeah, let me tell you about Orson. So Orson is, let's just say he's a little bit different, and I have a little bit of a story to tell you. So when Orson was about, we're gonna go ahead and play with him, but when Orson was about 2 years old, he was feeling a little bit different. He was also he became very, very pale. And they went to the doctor. They didn't know what was really going on with him. And they were trying to figure out why he was going in this condition. They weren't really sure why his blood pressure was going really, really low for a 2-year-old as a toddler. And what also went down was that Valentino kind of figured out what was going on. Like, he kind of had the same symptoms, but never really had the same symptoms as Orson. And it was just because Orson is, yes, I said it. Yeah, Orson's a vampire. Yeah, Orson is a flat out vampire. And the only way that they found out was that Orson's parents, Case and Colette, found that out. They kind of got a call from his elementary school when he was about when he was in the 2nd grade, and his teacher, Susan, said, they said, Mr. and Mrs. Deluso, yeah, your son Orson, he bit a kid and basically snapped her neck. And that was very, very traumatizing and very, very confusing. Like, what the heck just happened? They had no idea how it happened. And they were really, really confused. Like, they said, wait, like, okay, first they were, like, a little bit confused. And then they started to process it a little bit. And then they were, like, in shock. Like, wait. She was like, mostly Kala was like, wait, what? You said my good, perfect son Orson bit a child and snapped their neck. And she was like, wait. And Susan said, like, yeah, I perfectly said it. I understand the whole thing. I told you what I saw. Literally in plain sight, your son, Orson, literally bit a child and snapped their neck. In plain sight, it says it right there. Like, it couldn't get any clearer than that. So basically, that's what went down. And Orson basically got kicked out of 2nd grade. Like, who in the world gets kicked out of 2nd grade? Like, who? Apparently Orson does, because apparently he's a menacingly crazy child. So that just, it really, really hurts my heart that he got kicked out of elementary school in 2nd grade. And it just really blows my mind. We need to make some vegetarian stuff. Where is it at? We're gonna make some salad. Why not? But, so, also, when they found out that Orson was a vampire, Case didn't really want to understand, and he basically did some research. So he went to his father, Valentino, to figure out, saying that, so Dad, my son has been a lot of symptoms lately, and I really don't understand what was going on. And he said that my son is a vampire, and he wasn't really sure about that. So Case, like, technically Valentino said, are you really sure that your son is a vampire? And, like, I literally know my son's a vampire. Like, he has fangs, he has red eyes when he turns. It's really, really confusing. And he basically was like, okay, son, I need to tell you something really, really important. And so they sat down in his father's study to tell him that your grandfather is a vampire. And Case was like, how is that even possible? I don't understand. Like you're not a vampire. Your great-grandfather is a vampire. Well, was a vampire, because he technically died from the town council. The town council basically ran him out of town and basically just killed him in his own home. Basically, the town council burned his house alive while he was asleep. So that's what happened. But either way, Valentino told Case that your son is a vampire because your great-grandfather was a vampire. And he didn't really understand why, what was going on. And he said that your great-grandfather was cursed by a witch. And the witch said that, okay, why? Yeah, basically said why. And basically, Case's great-grandfather was cursed by a witch. The witch said that when it comes to your fifth generations of your second son when it comes to the fifth generation of the second son in your bloodline, they will be cursed as a vampire forever. And basically, it's the fifth generation of the DeLusso family household, and he is the second son to be born, Orson DeLusso. It's literally skipped so many generations, so many children, and it all happened to Orson. And they really don't understand like how this happened. They don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to fix him. They don't really know how to really understand the whole concept of being a vampire. Even Orson's only 11 years old, and he still doesn't even know. Orson still doesn't know how to handle anything at all. Like, my mind is like still boggled. Like, how? Like, how does this happen? I really am really confused. So Orson wants to talk to his dad about some stuff about his life and what's really going on. He honestly just wants to know. So we're gonna go ahead and actually share an idea with him. But this is actually the very last current household update that we'll be doing for this family. But I will hopefully be updating you guys a lot more on some things about this family in the near future. If you guys want to like see them more, let me know. But I honestly think that this family, I've played them to the full extent, and honestly, their storyline is just beginning, and it's so freaking crazy that their lives are just becoming unraveled with this whole vampire lifestyle and how people are going to react to it. And honestly, when it happened to Orson, they only kept it in the family. They didn't tell anyone besides Valentine. Like, Case only told his father and no one else. And it was really very secretive. And everyone, even Peyton, was very like skeptical. Like, Orson's a little bit different from everyone else. Oh yeah, Peyton has a toddler child with BJ. I'm gonna call him BJ. He's from Get Together, of course. So it all started with like, okay, let me show you guys the family tree real quick. Like, look at this. This family tree is so messed up. Like, it literally blows my mind on how messed up this family is. Like, it's so jacked up. I hate it. Like, where do you begin? It's crazy. It's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 4 or 5, whatever. But still, it all started with Orson. But let me show you guys with Peyton. So Peyton is right here. And Peyton actually has a child named Hayden DeLusso, and the father of that child is Borjan B. Bergensen. I don't know, but he is still technically married to Clara, and it's really weird because, like, how that really happened, I really don't understand. And BJ really doesn't really want to break up with Claire, but he knows in his heart that he truly cares about and wants to be with Peyton. And it really still hurts my heart that BJ doesn't want to give up his family lifestyle, live in a mansion all his life, and he always had a rich lifestyle, and Peyton never really had that, and BJ doesn't want to give that up. I'm like, dude, you had a child with Peyton DeLusso. For freaking sake, break up with Clara, tell her the truth, and get over it. Get over it. Like seriously, I cannot deal with your drama anymore. And when Clara found out that BJ cheated on her with some other younger person, she really got heartbroken by that, and she didn't really want to deal with it. So basically, she kind of wants to destroy Peyton by basically killing her, and I'm honestly really scared that if that happens, the lawyers of, oh my lord, I cannot even tell you the struggle, the pain, and everything's gonna like unravel. So either way, this family has been really messed up from the start. Like, it all started with Joseph's father, like grandchildren, grandson, granddaughter, and then granddaughter, well, grandson, and then great-grandson. Oh, I love the great-grands. It's so cool. It's so amazing. But still, my mind is still like still unraveling to this full extent, but yeah, it just really just boggles my mind. I need to show you guys this. It all comes together as one. Like, it really shows how messed up this family is. So yeah, we have Isabella Bova, who is basically related to Marie de Luso. And we have the 2 kids, Valentino and Peyton. Has 1 kid. He has 3. He has 4 grandkids right now. Wait, great. Oh my lord, what in the world? So yeah, great. So that's the great-granddaughter, the great-grandchildren. That's so cool. I cannot wait until the great-grandchildren. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait until see what Nicholas has kids with him. Like, cannot wait. But either way, I can't wait. Like, let me show you guys. Where is that freaking family? Okay, yeah. Yeah, right here. So, Case de Luso, here it is. Here it all unravels. So, we have Joanna Anderson, who was technically Joanna de Luso, previously Joanna Song. And then we have Van's song right here, and that's how it all kind of started. But then I think it shows someone else, Case, and then with Colette, and then her family is right here. It really goes all over the place, but it's so crazy how dysfunctional this family is. Like, it's so weird. Like, 3 different marriages by 3 different people. There's like technically 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 kids. 7 kids. That's really crazy. It really hurts my heart, and it's really confusing. But still, I honestly can't believe how all things have unraveled. But right here we have Maylin, Maylin de Luso has been really, she's a little bit of a different child, and she's a little bit of a goofball, and she doesn't really want to deal with the whole family drama. So she basically takes the whole family drama and the whole family bloodline as a big giant joke. So that's a definite thing, and it's really, really weird. We're gonna go and give her a bubble bath, actually. So, Orson, let me have you talk to your father real quick. We're going to go ahead and actually talk about our favorite animal real quick to really discuss like what our interests are and what is really going down. Mother, why are you still standing here, please? We really do need to talk to her. We need to ask her about where's it at? I can't see it. Where is it at? Where is it at? Be a little bit funny. No. Mean. No. Actually, no. We're going to yell at her for like basically... Oh yeah, so Orson is basically, since he was kicked out of elementary school at 2nd grade, he was forced. He was literally forced by his own parents to get a tutor. And at 2nd grade, he's 11 years old, and he basically has his own separate teacher. So he goes outside of the house every single day of like Monday through Friday to get a tutor. To basically just be tutored and actually grow up as someone who he wants to be one day. But I thought about him a guitar. I guess not. Oh well. But still, it just really blows my mind how far this family has come and how far I've played with them. And honestly, you guys have been loving this family so much that I honestly think that I will continue to play with them. But like off camera a lot more often. But not really update you guys on them. But still, I think that this family is the best family I've ever played, and I honestly can't believe what's going to happen next to them. So, yeah, I'm going to leave this part right here. So, I hope you guys really much enjoyed this current household update. Let me know what you guys think of the current household so far. If you want to see more of them, let me know. Honestly, I believe that I want to play with more of them in the near future, but still, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!